Nonetheless, our next Shockwave matchup here for the week is going to be in Atlantic City, New Jersey, as Michelle Mercedes is about to collide with Toni Storm.
From El Paso, Texas, the Latina sensation, Michelle Mercedes.
Mercedes, of course, about to go head-to-head with Toni Storm. It's going to be an interesting bout here as Michelle Mercedes challenges Velez at Aftershock for her Women's Undisputed Championship. Of course, Toni Storm already got a big victory over Demi Dynamite. If she can knock off Michelle Mercedes as well, I mean, that puts her next in line, especially if Michelle wins the title. So keep that in mind here right now. If Toni Storm wins, I mean, she's got to be close to next in line, right? And again, we've got the Universal Rumble coming up here soon. And spot number 20 will be decided at Aftershock. Who's going to enter number 20 for the Women's Universal Rumble?
From Sydney, Australia, Toni Storm.
Demi Dynamite will collide with Tessa Blanchard in a 2 out of 3 falls rematch from Turmoil. It's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. The winner will get the final spot in the Women's Universal Rumble. Of course, the winner of that will receive the Women's Undisputed #1 Contendership briefcase, which means they will move on to Showdown in Sin City to take on the Women's Undisputed Champion for the championship. Once again, we've got musical technical difficulties here. I don't know what idiot did that, but nonetheless. And Mark rings the bell here in Atlantic City. We're getting the second women's matchup of the Shockwave tour of matches underway here. As Toni Storm sends her into the corner, Michelle counters out. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. Toni Storm and Michelle Mercedes right now are going at it here. They're trading blows. Toni Storm's got to know this is going to get her into title contendership. Michelle Mercedes needs the momentum, man. Now Toni Storm with the hip attack. She loves to use her assets to her advantage, which I don't blame her. Michelle Mercedes right there with an uppercut. Mercedes has Storm up on her shoulders. Michelle gonna hang her out to dry on the ropes. Nothing pretty about that. That'll slow down the pace of the matchup. At least you would figure she was going for the Mercedes Benz. Storm counters into a roll up here. Only a 1 count. Michelle kicks out quickly. Toni Storm caught her off guard there. Now Storm snaps her down. That's going to work over the arm of Michelle. Of course, Toni Storm will be looking for that ground zero. No. Kicks her off there is Michelle. Michelle will be looking for either a corkscrew moonsault or the diced bread, I believe is what you're going to call it. Now, that's a bit disrespectful there. Michelle acting like kind of a prick there with that. And now kicks her over. And you cannot take Toni Storm lightly. And with the kick on the face, Storm gets countered. Now Michelle went for a drop kick. Toni Storm sidesteps. Michelle Mercedes counters, sends her over the ropes. Now Michelle looking to suplex her back into the ring here. With strength on display there from the Latino sensation, Michelle Mercedes. Of course, fighting out of, I believe, Arlington, Texas. Oh, a flying elbow there. No, actually, I think it was El Paso. Nonetheless, San Antonio or somewhere in Texas. Nonetheless, Toni Storm has Michelle Mercedes up. She had to follow up, but instead, Michelle now going to chop her down. Shockwave matches this time around have been kind of interesting here. Michelle sends Toni Storm over the ropes and now drops her down to the outside here. So far, I've not been impressed with Michelle Mercedes' performance. She's acting like kind of a bitch. Now Toni Storm counters elbow in the back of the neck. Michelle now going to send Storm back into the ring. Oh God, what the hell is Mercedes doing from the top here? Diving elbow drop to the spine. That is one way to put the offensive on here. And now the poppin' moonsault from Michelle Mercedes. Michelle showing off her assets there. I don't know if that was really utilizing them, but she definitely showed them off. Now going to the top here. Looking for that corkscrew moonsault. Mercedes looking in it, but Toni Storm got up, kicked up out of the way there to Storm. Storm, though, is a beautiful way to counter that. Now Michelle hit hard. Toni Storm is going to pin her off of that. Only a 1 count. She kicked up there to avoid the elbow drop. That was genius there from Toni Storm. Punch to the stomach there from Mercedes. Mercedes is pissed, man. She thought she had it there, but she might have it anyways. Diced bread. Diced bread coming from Mercedes. Right there to Toni Storm. That's got to be it for Storm. 1, 2, diced bread, and no! Storm kicks out at 2. In all honesty there, Michelle was kind of going for that out of like desperation. That might have been the problem. She might not have got it all. And right there, the single knee from Storm. Is that enough to knock off the #1 contender? 2 count. Michelle out at 2. Now you know Toni Storm's going to look for that Tiger Driver, the ground zero. But Michelle Mercedes counters. She's got to be careful now. Oh, and Storm catches her on the ropes there. Oh my God, that was brutal. Toni Storm now. Oh gosh, she's caught her ground zero. The air raid crash neck breaker, I mean. That is the ground zero. 1, 2, and 3. Toni Storm with an upset victory. Holy crap. You know what that means? You at least better watch out, or Michelle for that matter, because now the winner of that match at Aftershock, my bad, at Aftershock will take on Toni Storm. Toni Storm will be the challenger for the belt now next. After that performance, a huge upset victory here for Toni Storm. Once again, Toni Storm coming out here and putting on another classic match. Got to give it to a dice spread for Michelle Mercedes to not pick her up the W. What a performance here from Toni Storm. She caught her with that huge shotgun knee. Right to the face, that was brutal. Could have had it off of that, but if that wasn't enough ground zero to get her the W. Nonetheless, Toni Storm is at 2-0 here in the UWA. Big win here for Toni Storm.